The mission of the Boys and Girls Club is to inspire and enable all young children, especially from diverse circumstances, to become productive citizens. That is the basis for all that we do here, and we have a vision to be the premier youth provider of services in the community.
Anyone and everyone the club caters to, and really no discrimination, and every single kid and family is offered the exact same thing.
It's an amazing place because people care, and I think that is what makes it different. A difference is really no matter where the kids are from, no matter their background, whether, whatever situation a child is in, the folks that work here, they know that child individually, and I think that's what makes the difference here at the club.
Most of the families that we serve are low income. In fact, 78% of our children receive free and reduced lunches at school, so that really tells you the population that we're dealing with. It's a very needy population. Many of the children are also from families with a single parent, and oftentimes that parent is working 2 or 3 or more jobs just to make ends meet. The club's had a great history. A group of people in the community got together in 1970 and decided that there needed to be a youth organization in this neighborhood. So they were a very ambitious group, and led by the Marr family, who founded the Boys and Girls Club and ended up opening it up in 1974. And it grew over the years to expand programming to include early childhood education for infants, toddlers, and preschoolers, additional programming for teenagers. We added a major art component and education program, so now we have 3 very active, busy clubs providing services to about 4,000 kids right now.
Here's a place you can come for $5 a year, which is quite incredible for the resources that you get. Whatever you care about, it's here at the club.
We have over 200 programs. Some of our programs now that we're really highlighting are our Learn To programs for the younger kids, of course.
My favorite things to do are swimming, singing, sports, music program.
Another important program at the club, which we started about 2 years ago, it's called Project Bind. It stands for Boston Inclusion Network for Disabilities, and it allows us to serve children of all abilities in our programs. It's something we've made a priority throughout the years, but now we've formalized this program so we can be the place where parents go to when they can't find a program for their children. 150 kids every night enjoy a meal here and learn the value of good nutrition, and their families are welcome to dine with us as well.
Yep, career counseling, SAT prep. We have one-on-one tutoring for high school students and middle school and elementary. We actually get kids prepared for the outside world.
Since I started coming to the club, I've improved greatly in school. My respect has increased, and I feel like I became a great young man.
It's like a better, positive place for the kids to go to. You have mentors, you have the staff, you have the director, you have people that is giving you a positive aspect in life.
The Boys and Girls Club it's a known place that kids know it's a safe environment. To have a family member know that their kid's going to be safe somewhere, that's a big, hurdle that we have even for the police department.
They have a place where they can come, feel comfortable, people that they can, talk to, or just to come and lounge on the couch or play a game or talk with your friends.
It's a place where young people go and feel safe. Young people face choices every day. The Boys and Girls Club of Dorchester help them choose the positive and healthy options that they have.
My brother was killed by violence. By coming to the club, I feel like I'm safe and I'm in a good environment, and by the place and the staff, I feel like they're keeping me from what happened to my brother happening to me.
They see a need and they realize, we need to go in there and serve this community. And this is, again, incredible vision, amazing place, amazing resources, amazing programs at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dorchester, and that's what's making the difference in people's lives.
The staff there is excellent, but really what they turn out is even better. Kids of the future leaders of our city, and anything you can do to help the Boys and Girls Club out there is so important to all of us, because those young people are the future of Boston.
I think a role model in many ways kind of provides you with a pathway to success, essentially. You see what you want to become, you see someone exemplifying that, the steps they've taken to get there, what they've had to go through, and then in turn you're able to kind of relate that back to yourself.
Everyone needs someone to give them a little direction, and that's what this Boys and Girls Club of Dorchester gives these kids.
I really think it's important to have role models, because if you never had a role model in your life, you wouldn't be able to do the things you're doing now.
I think role models are just very important. They just play such a big role in a kid's life. Sometimes it might be you have parents at home, but they're not so easy to talk to. But if you have that person that you trust and you know that they're giving you some positive things to do, clearly it makes it all more well worth it for the kids to have a role model.
And I say to these kids now, especially the young girls, follow your dreams and never give up. And the more you try, and the more it's going to get hard sometimes. And we've all faced hard challenges, especially growing up in the city. It's very hard. And the violence that's around us, that affects us, there's no way it doesn't. But never give up. Keep on, standing up and getting up, and you can overcome it.
When you start small, you end up big. It takes baby steps to get to any place, whether you want to be a doctor or a lawyer. You have to start somewhere and see yourself. And the Boys and Girls Club is where we give you that start, where you could see who you want to be.
Take advantage of everything that life may give you, whether it's at the club or just life in general. Take advantage of it, but also at the same time, don't forget about where it comes from. And always remember what got you to where you are and where you want to be.
My advice to kids these days, especially kids living in the inner city and in our Dorchester neighborhoods, is to go to the Boys and Girls Club. It's a place where you're going to be safe, you're going to meet great role models who can help you along the way. There are programs for every child, over 200 programs in fact. And my advice would be that you engage in the great role models that are at the club, whether it's the staff or the volunteers, and take advantage of all the opportunities presented at the club.
The opportunities and possibilities that exist at the club as a result of the generosity and support of so many people and sponsors who see the importance of this program and this establishment in the community, whether they're from Dorchester or not. They recognize that this is a really important place for these kids and these families.
It's really true what we say, great futures start here.